Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan. So I'm taking my antidepressant. I've been prescribed this antidepressant for the past 2 months. But my dad George didn't give me antidepressants for like 3 years. And like I said, in 2020, he punched me in the face and took me to the hospital while I was bleeding. And he just sends me mean messages on Facebook and tells me when I'm due for my Invega injection for paranoid schizophrenia. I have schizophrenia, Tourette syndrome, bipolar disorder, OCD, autism. Um, there are like 9 people on my Ryan Fair Facebook that trip me out. And there's about 15 or 16 of them I'm not friends with anymore. That are real, even though I have paranoid schizophrenia. So I'm Wiccan is my religious belief, and I believe in a dark goddess and a god. I say prayers to this goddess. A prayer you can say to Hecate. What you do is you imagine an orb, and what I do is I put the orb over top of my head, and I imagine it going down, and I say, Hecate, goddess of darkest night, send my troubles all to flight. Burn them in thy sacred fires and replace them with my heart's desires, and then say Hecate in the name of your prayer. And imagine the orb shooting up and going into Hecate's sacred fires. So I say this prayer to Hecate, and I feel sensations in my body when I say it. And it's a Hecate prayer, a witchcraft prayer that I say to Hecate. On my Ryan Fair Facebook, like I said, there are 9 people that are real, and there's about 15 or 16 of them I'm not friends with anymore. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school. My first girlfriend was a girl named Alicia, but I didn't have sex with her because her parents were always there. My second girlfriend was named Brooke Dirks, and we did things. I was with a third black girl named Tanya, hoping to make Alicia jealous. A fourth one named Nadia that's getting married to her husband during coronavirus. And then when I was 17, I fingered a girl named Sabrina. A year ago, I had a girlfriend with blonde hair named Alexis. And 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair. When I first qualified for disability for paranoid schizophrenia, I only had food stamps. I didn't see any of my disability money. I guess my buddy Love Dad, George Fair, was probably using it for himself. But I told him if he doesn't give me my disability money, I'll file a report on him. Um, I've tried to kill myself twice. And I have one self harm scar. I have hyper religiosity with my schizophrenia. In 2020, I was stolen from by this boy named Alex that was on a TV show, the Larry King Show. And he's able to be in relationships with 2 girls at once. I've only done threesomes with a girl with a boy on the other end. But I've never had sex with 2 girls at once. But I would like to experience that one day. My friend, I'm gonna try and move to California. My friend said he can hook me up with all kinds of girls in California. I've been hearing voices in my head ever since I was like 22, and I got diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was like 18 or 19. My first best friend at my alternative school is a boy named Victor Hill, and he's with his girlfriend now. I was an atheist and then a Christian, but I'm Wiccan is my religious belief, and I say prayers to a dark goddess and a god. And I have this Wicca for Beginners book. I bought this. It has stones in it, and it has a pentagram on it because of my belief in Hecate. Now, a pentagram just means earth, air, fire, body, and spirit. It's only satanic if it has a goat in it. Then that means it is satanic. But if you see a pentagram, then that means it's Wiccan, which means that it's a religion that centers around belief in Maid, Mother, and Crone, or Hecate, and several gods and goddesses and deities, which is what I believe in. Um, I'm straight. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school. And like I said, after high school, I had 2 girlfriends. One with blonde hair named Alexis, and another one named Blurda that I was with 9 months ago. And me and my friend did 5 threesomes on Blurda, and this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend. Um, like I said, this boy that was on Larry King stole from me, and him and his girlfriend brought bed bugs in my house. And during my psychosis last year, I made a slander page about this boy. When I was young, I liked a mixed girl named Kelly Jeffries that goes by Kelly Roberts now, who's getting married to her husband Brody. The only 2 girlfriends out of my 5 original girlfriends I did things with in high school is Brooke and Sabrina. And then I had sex with my girlfriend Alexis that I was with a year ago, who was blonde, and I got a videotape out of her. And then 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair named Blurdo as my girlfriend. So soon I'm going to be moving to California, where I'll sleep with girls. I don't talk to my first girlfriend Alicia anymore, but I talk to my 5th girlfriend Sabrina. And I don't talk to this girl with black hair I was with 9 months ago. I messaged my friend John a week ago, and his name is John Powell. And he makes me think of John Hawk, the guy that raped the girl in Stick Am. They don't look the same, but they're two different people with similar names, and they make me think of each other. My second girlfriend was named Brooke Dirks, and she's on YouTube with her Brooke Dirks channel. And then there's a girl on my Facebook who calls herself Bailey Connor. And Bailey Connor has an Instagram account, and she looks like Brooke Dirks, but they're two different people. Even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, just like there's a boy that went to my alternative school whose name was Daniel Reichley. And then there's an artist that I found called Damon Dash or Damon Winning. And he's a different person than Dan Reichley, but they have similar looks, features, but they're not related in any way, just like Brooke and Bailey aren't related in any way, as far as I know. Dan Reichley and Damon Winning are two different people. My dad George's girlfriend is named Margie Rubichaux, and her sister is named Jeanette Edwards. And when I was like 18, I watched a porno video on the internet where these two old ladies would call themselves Gigi and Jeanette in it. And people can meet and interact with Margie Rubichaux and Jeanette Edwards. And I can show people the porno with the two old ladies that would call themselves Gigi and Jeanette in it. And people can meet and interact with Margie Rubichaux and Jeanette Edwards, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. Also, I did witchcraft in a coven when I was 26 or 27, and the leader's name was Jeff McGaney. And he makes me think of Jeffree Star, the singer and makeup guy. As most people know, I'm known for being Ryan George Fair, and I talk about Charolade on YouTube. There's a boy that went to my alternative school named Jared Green, who is a boy with black hair and green eyes. And he makes me think of Billy Wesley Fouts. Also, my friend was named James, who lived here with me for 3 years. And then there's a boy on my Facebook named Carl who calls himself James Corona on my Facebook, who is black, who is my friend. And in 2020, my black friend died from the coronavirus. And I wasn't driving for like 3 years because of my paranoid schizophrenia, Tourette syndrome, autism, and bipolar. But I drive short distances, like to the store or things like that now, when I want things. I worked in an alcohol store. I worked at a ShopRite pushing carts, and I did cashier work sometimes, up the street from me in Maryland where I live. There was a girl that was named Jasmine that worked with me, and her sister is named Brandy. And Jasmine and Brandy are people coincidence girls, even though I have schizophrenia. And people can meet and interact with the Jasmine people coincidence girl and the Brandy people coincidence girl, even though I'm a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. But I don't talk to James anymore, who lived here with me for 3 years, or his baby mother Jasmine or her sister Brandy. Josh Knight noticed my psychosis in 2020, and I told him that the Gigi and Jeanette thing is real, and Jasmine and Brandy are real. On my Ryan Fair Facebook, which I'm sure where some people know where it is, there are 9 people that are real, and there's 15 or 16 of them I'm not friends with anymore that are real. So I see it as Hecate and Zeus. And I say prayers to Hecate, and Zeus, and gods and goddesses. And I have a rabbit, and I hope to get frogs for my birthday, which is May 24th. And today is May 7th, 2022. So my birthday is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My birthday is in 16 days. Sometimes I talk to my friend Brandon Drexler on Facebook, and then there's a Brandon Jones boy that are two different people. The Brandon Jones boy is a boy who is a people coincidence person on my Ryan Fair Facebook. And then Brandon Drexler is a people coincidence boy that went to my alternative school, which was called the Forbush School, which was the first alternative school that I went to. I was sent there because I was a truant. And I stayed because I misbehaved, and they wouldn't send me back to public school. And then I went to my next alternative school, Arrow, and I was a behavior issue, and things like that. So I just live in Maryland with my dad, but I plan to move to California. And I'm able to drive now, and it doesn't affect my schizophrenia. There were a lot of people that added me on my Ryan Logan winning Facebook during my psychosis last year. But I don't talk to my friend James anymore over my psychosis. I don't know. Well, this is going on almost 18 minutes. The time is 8:30 a.m. here in Maryland, and it is May 7th, 2022. And the time is 8:30 a.m. So I hope everybody enjoys their Saturday. Much love and peace from Ryan George Fair.